Everybody, welcome back to Britpops React.
Hello.
Back with The Warning over here.
Yes.
With Evolve. Now, we've done a couple of the warnings, and yeah, really surprised. I mean, thanks to everyone that's commented so far to tell us a bit of background, you know, how young they were, where they came from, and how their music's evolved. And three super talented girls, sisters as well.
Sisters,
So, yeah, we've enjoyed being introduced to The Warning, and it's something different every time. So, you know, let's see. This is a new one, so let's give it a whirl.
Yeah, I thought we'd stay up to date, seeing as they've only recently released this, 23rd of July. We did the Choke previous to this one, and also one of their earlier ones, which is from, I believe, a sort of told to go through that in the running order that it was that it is on the track list. But we'll go back to that. Anyway, Warning, rock band from Monterrey, Mexico, formed in 2012 by the Villarreal sisters Daniela, Paulina and Alejandra. And I got the quote from their official website here. We wrote Evolve about humanity's dangerous obsession with evolving, true, and how sometimes that evolution leads us to slowly leave our humanity behind. Is this dehumanizing evolution right or wrong? Some powerful questions there from some young ladies, because they're all still very young.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll have to think about that quote. Let's see where this takes us then.
Yeah, and a bit of extra information here. So this video that we've got here, which is their official music video, was shot in 2 hours, just 2 hours, on 16 iPhones and one drone. One drone in Monterrey, Mexico. All right, so a little bit of added info. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Whoa.
It's full on. That started off full on, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Wow.
Yes. Drums are turned up. Ooh, they're loud.
Oh, yeah, I mean, we've mentioned the drummer before. I mean, it sort of makes the song, but this is this is heavier than I tend to like.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I am getting into it, and then the solo guitar-y bit there was both on electric lead and bass together.
Yeah.
So that was, and that drum is, like you say, that's the sort of formidable part of it, and it seems to work well. Not so sure. I mean, vocally we've seen previously how well they can sing sort of melodic. This is probably a little bit more shouty. Which is just the sort of style and pace of the song, as opposed to maybe, you know, anything else. But I mean, it's all right. I'm quite enjoying it so far. Yeah.
As we often get in the comments, or you should go back and see their first sort of video that shot them out there, which was Enter Sandman by Metallica. So obviously you can see that their background is kind of the heavier Metallica side, and this is sort of up there with a style of Metallica, so let's see where they go. But you can see there's a bit more production now that they're with a record company as well, so looking good.
And you can see, if you have a look around, I mentioned about the 16 iPhones, you can see there one just here
They're all just set up, yeah.
Yeah, they're just set up in different places. So it's an interesting way of, shooting it. It just shows you don't need the massive production and the old tram. You remember the old tram lines that was shooting?
That's it, all going round.
All good fun. Take a breath. Wow.
Brilliant.
I mean, it was proper. I mean, if there's ever a build-up, if you ever wanted a little build-up sound, that was it, wasn't it? My word.
Yeah. I think in one of the previous videos that we did, I read out a quote, from a lady's drum magazine. I think it was. I can't recall the name of the magazine now, where they did an interview with the young drummer there, Paulina, on drums. And this was before they sort of got big on YouTube, and even back then they were saying that she was sort of a rising star. I think she's slowly becoming the sort of the center part of how their sound is gonna revolve, I think, because with each one we do, her drumming is getting more and more better. That was a bad word, choice of words, but I think she's, she's coming on in every one. You can see that she's getting more confident and knocking out some interesting sort of drum beats.
Well, I think when you look at a lot of bands, the drums and accompaniment of the chords and the electric guitar normally that leads the song. If you watch when I watch The Warning, I feel the drums lead the guitar and the bass, because there's always something going on. There's always that lead.
Yeah.
There's always that lead there, and then even when she drops that, she's constantly on the
bass. Yeah.
On the bass. It's awesome, and. Yeah, I like this one, and I love the way the little drone's flying about. I mean, you imagine sat there playing the guitar, and you got this drone flying around. It's pretty quality.
Whoa, nice finish.
Nice finish. Wow.
Well, there you go. I think that, those kind of songs are sort of helping myself and BP1 get into heavier music, because it wasn't overly heavy, but it was still heavier than we'd normally listen to, isn't it, really?
Absolutely.
And it was enjoyable. I mean, all of that was enjoyable.
Yeah. I mean, if I played that, I don't know how long we've been doing this now. If I played that about 8 or 9 months ago, I would have just gone, oh, No, it's not my thing. But knowing who they are, how they've grown, listening to that music sort of evolve, me getting more into the beat and learning more about the sort of heavier music is, I actually, really enjoyed that, considering I would never have listened to that 8 months ago. Now I'm sat here listening to it and going, that was cool. And it gave me a bit of a 90s vibe, especially when there was a little switch on her voice. That sort of took it back to sort of, it reminded me of like a Cranberries moment.
Yeah, zombie style.
Yeah, and then it went off back to the heavy side, but it just sort of reminded me, I suppose maybe that's the Metallica influence, but there was certainly a 90s sort of feel to that.
Feel to it, yeah. But I think, like you say, I mean, we've been told to sort of watch out and keep an eye out for these girls. My feeling is that, at some stage it's going to be, the drummer's name is going to be synonymous with this band, like your sort of, your Led Zeppelin drummers and people like that. They're always, John Bonhams and people like that. They're going to be sort of Keith Moons. They're going to be well known, aren't they? So there you go. Enjoyed that. Quite heavy, but still enjoyable.
Absolutely. If you like the video, like to reaction, hit the like button today. Much appreciated. Come follow us on Instagram as well for back bits and songs of the week and stuff like that we're sort of releasing, and come with us on YouTube and come with us with our future reactions, and certainly with the Warning, sort of really starting to learn what they're about now. So obviously, like you say, we'll go back and look at some of the earlier stuff, where they come from.
Be good.
And come with us on that journey, and keep commenting, because it's your comments that really have, put us in the direction that we've sort of travelled with certain bands, and it's created our musical journey, and hopefully we're creating one for you as well.
And just to quickly recap there, the album I was trying to think of was Queen of the Murder Scene, which is a concept album. So that's why you have to sort of listen to it in order, because each song relates to the next one, sort of thing. So giving a story along the way. So there you go. Nice one.
Brilliant. Okay, it's goodbye from me over there. Till next time.
Goodbye from him over there. Still evolving.
I think you nearly evolved then.